Just first off, just what's it mean just to see these guys get a win, considering what they've had to go through so far?
Yeah, it's a fight. It's difficult circumstances, but we showed the kind of toughness, resilience that has been our calling card, for really the last couple of years. And you can't say enough about Quenton Jackson, Aaron Nesmith. Pascal, Siakam is getting so much attention on a nightly basis. But tonight, the ball moved way better, and we played more up to our capabilities defensively. And these two games with Curry tonight and then Giannis on Monday night, this is as hard as it gets, with this caliber of great players. I mean, these guys are top all-time great players, and they put you in a lot of binds. So, hats off to those guys. A lot of guys played. We needed a lot of contributions from a lot of guys, and so it feels good to win one.
I guess let's start and dive into Quenton. I guess 25 points, 10 assists, no turnovers, and also played really good defense on staff. I mean, just what did you like about the way he ran the offense, and just what impressed you about what he did on both ends, especially in the fourth quarter?
He's an attacker, and he's got to be in attack mode. He's a hybrid guard. Really, he plays point, he plays two, but it's important that he is who he is in his soul, and that is an attacker. And so he attacked tonight. He had a tough job chasing Curry around all night. We matched their minutes pretty much. We actually had to go back with Q before Curry came back in because Ray J got a little tired, and it was just time to get him back in. And then I think it was 2 threes, and then the bank shot that sealed the game was. It has to be a great feeling for him.
You mentioned Aaron before. Obviously, after a tough shooting night a couple nights ago, he goes for 31 tonight. I mean, just what's it been like to see him work through it and find it the way he did tonight?
Shooters shoot, and they keep shooting, and they all all the great ones have short memories, and he's a great shooter, and so it's got to be a process thing. Something that happened before don't matter. It's what happened. It's what's happening right now and what's going to happen next, and having the attitude and the ability to understand that is really what it's all about. So he was phenomenal in this game, and it wasn't just the shooting. He was giving us a lot at the rim. He made 1 or 2 difficult mid-range shots, got to the free throw line. So look, this is a guy that is really stepping up into a very much enhanced role, in terms of carrying a load and doing it the right way, with integrity.
And last one, you mentioned Pascal. I mean, just obviously he's had to deal with so much defensive attention. He's had to take on obviously he always had a big offensive role, but even more. I mean, just for him to hit the shot that he hit with all the attention he was getting and just what he was able to do for you all night, how important does he continue to be? Yeah,
I mean, Pascal Siakam is a great player. He's a very special player. He's very underrated. Right now, it's almost impossible to get him off the floor. He's so important to us. But when he was off tonight, we did a really good job of holding the fort. But the challenge is, we need everything he gives us all the time on the floor, but we can't play him into oblivion. The season's too long, and this is too congested of a stretch of games.
What did you like about Isaiah Jackson's second half? Obviously got in early foul trouble in the first quarter, but had a really strong second half for you guys.
Really impressive on the second night of a back-to-back, and he's also, he's beginning a journey, of return to play. Really, this is game 5 or 6 or whatever it is, but there are a lot of things that happened the first 4 or 5 games that didn't go so great, and some of that is getting his rhythm, getting his mojo. We looked at some clips before the game from last night that weren't much fun, and everybody was involved in them. He was involved in some of them, and there were reminders that for us to compete the way we need to have a chance to win games, we've got to be a hit first team. And tonight he was in that mode, and he was terrific. And then did a great job at the free throw line too.
What didn't you like and what did you like about Johnny Furphy's return?
What didn't I like?
What did and what didn't you like? Like good and bad. Was there things that stood out to you that you liked, things you didn't like, or what did or what didn't you like? Yeah.
Have you seen the video with him and Siakam yet? Yeah, I did. This is one of the best things I've ever seen. It's one of the best things I've ever seen. It's a takeoff on game day, right? Yeah. Yeah. And what is it? Training day. And tonight on the walk-in, you guys noticed they were dressed in those outfits from the skit, So anyway, I thought Furphy did well. Look, he's a guy, for a young guy. He knows who he is. He tries to play to his strengths. He goes hard. He's going to rebound. He's going to run, and he's going to keep getting better.
So it's just to start, just considering what you guys have been through so far this year, just what it means just to get a win and get one on the board.
Feels good. I think, obviously, we had a couple of games where we were right there. I thought we competed well. Some games, not so much, but, definitely feels good to be having a win under our belt. It's kind of build off of it. Hopefully, we can see some of the things that we did tonight and just continue to do that. And can't look at our records, right? It's like it is what it is. One game at a time. Just approach it as worrying about the next day, the next game, losing ourselves in just competing and just the rest of it, the noise, the record, and all that. Just leave it out there. And for us, it's just competing, staying together no matter what. And obviously, hopefully, we can start getting some of the guys back. But just overall, I thought our fight tonight was great, and we got a reward with a win.
I think it was you guys outscored them, I think 22-5 down the stretch, so like 5 points in the last 6 minutes. Just what stood out in terms of what you guys were able to do defensively.
You got it, Dad. I thought we were just more aggressive in everything that we did as a team. Like at Q, picking up Steph, like making him work, trying to pressure as much as we can, and like that's who we are. At the end of the day, like we can't negotiate that part of it. And I thought tonight that's what we did. And when we play like that, we'll live with the results at the end of the day, So I just thought for us to get back in the game, it was just a lot of ball pressure, fighting. They got a lot of second chance points, but when we needed them, we got the rebounds. We were able to run in transition, like being us, which is what we have to be able to do. And I just thought we brought the fight at that point of the game, and it gave us an opportunity to win.
Quenton, obviously 25 points, 10 assists, and obviously we're able to push a lot of pace in this. I mean, how do you feel like you've been able to kind of take this offense and make it work for you and figure out how to play your game but also play this style?
I think my game just fits into our system. I think that's why I was brought here. And for me, they not only the coaches but the players, they allow me to be me. They give me the confidence to be me. They tell me that all the time. So I just think tonight was just a testament to everything that's went into it. Just trying to give P an outlet. They doubling my doggy down there. So, just trying to give teams a different look. Somebody else to guard, And tonight it was me, but tomorrow it could be somebody else.
Just and what do you think you did well on Steph? How difficult is that assignment? What do you think you did well with it?
Steph's a tough player. I mean, that's no secret. I just think I willed him. For me coming in here, I just wanted to make a statement. And I like that challenge. So for me, being able to guard Steph, somebody I kind of looked up to, I've watched a lot. I just took that challenge on, and I think I did a good job.
Pascal, what's impressed you about what he's done so far, and especially this way he was able to play tonight?
Yeah, I think, again, just playing his heart out. And for me, I just feel like you can never be wrong with that. Like, you can make mistakes or whatever, but if you're playing hard and you're giving everything you have, you're always going to win in the eyes of the coaches and in the eyes of the fans and everything, So I think not having the minutes before and, now you get the opportunity, you get the minutes, when you lose yourself into just competing, I just love this energy today, how you played, no fear, just competing. That's who we got to be. And I think for most of the guys that we have on our team now, replacing the injured player, that should be our mindset. Just lose yourself in the game, man. Just play, have fun, enjoy it. I thought he did that tonight. Give us energy, and he got us going.
He was just talking about you getting doubled. Obviously, you scored a bunch in the first half, and you're starting to see all that defensive attention. When you get a shot like you got in the last minute, just how important was it for you?
Yeah, I mean, first really good three that I took. I just feel like I wasn't really open like that. But I think for me, just playing, not thinking about it, and obviously trying to work to get those open shots. And whenever I get them, just gotta let it go.
Quenton, having guys like Tyrese and TJ and Drew as teammates, what impact has that had on you and your game?
A lot. Just being here for the past 2.5 years, I've been able to take a back seat and just kind of watch everything that's going on. So I guess I call myself a visual learner. So I've been able to learn a lot from all of those guys. And then just me having my confidence again. It goes back to everybody giving me the confidence to play the way that I play, and it's just a blessing to be in this position. It's a blessing to be here. I'm grateful.
Yeah, awesome. And P, what's impressed you so far about kind of the growth of Furphy since you saw him coming into the league to now? What's impressed you about his growth so far?
I love everything he does in terms of just playing the right way. I think a lot of people, they see him out there, they try to go at him. He's not one of them. So he's gonna move his feet. He's gonna play hard. He's gonna rebound. He's just a good basketball player. And I think once his shot and just get more consistent, I think he's gonna be a problem. So I just love his energy. Like and again he hold his own and yeah, I think people look at him and think they can go at him. He's just not letting that happen for sure.
Not that.
Pascal, what did you think about Isaiah Jackson's second half? I know the first half he got into some early foul trouble, didn't really come back into the game, and then really was a really big positive for you guys in that second half.
Yeah, for sure. I think Zay, obviously we know got an injury last year. He's trying to get his feet wet, like get back into it. And obviously it's hard because we're in a situation where a lot of people are injured. We're asking him to do a lot, and he's coming back from an Achilles injury. I think we tend to forget that, right? So it's like we want you to produce and just be the best that you can be, but I think it's going to take time. And I feel like for him, just play the game, be physical, be athletic, run hard, like just do the little things, and your game is just going to continue to go. And I think we just got to give him a little bit of time. And I thought tonight, second half, he did that. He was fighting. I see him drawing a little bit with Draymond talking, like get into the game. Like that's all we need. Like we need him to be involved in the game. And one of the things I was telling him is like, just don't foul. We need you out there. So I thought he did that well tonight. And when he does that, he's a problem.
Aaron comes up with 31 tonight after he had a tough night the other night, Wednesday, and then struggled a little bit yesterday. Just wanted me to see him go off like he did.
Yeah, I think obviously it feels good when the ball goes in, right? But Aaron is going to be Aaron. He's gonna work hard. He's gonna play hard. And obviously it feels good that he's making those shots. And I'm sure he's have a great night tonight. But he's just a warrior. He's somebody that goes out there, plays hard, and gives everything that he has. And he was hot tonight, and we're just trying to find him. He made some tough shots for us. Down the stretch and throughout the game, he just kept us in the game with his play and his shot making.
Speaking of Furphy, Rick mentioned the training day thing. How did that go? How'd you come up with that, basically, and what was that like to record?
I think obviously, PS43 production. We got, we tend to be a little bit creative and want to do things outside the box. I'm the type of person that I don't really, like, it's hard for me to go ask people to do things. Like, so it was like, I was like debating if I, what we're brainstorming, see my guy do out there, but brainstorming on things, and we wanted to do something, and I was trying to find somebody to do it with, and I was like, man, let me just ask Furphy. And first was excited as soon as I told him, so it was cool that he just jumped on it right away, and we sat down, we got it together. It took us, an hour and a half, something like that, but it was great. Like, Furph was awesome, and I just want to continue to be creative. And again, I have the production behind it to do it, and I just, obviously it's a tough time for us right now, so it's hard to be happy and then excited about things, but just seeing things like that, I just love that everyone from the organization came to me and be like, oh, that was awesome, that was great. We getting Furphy out there and doing things like that, so I just want to continue to do that.